Not gonna lie, I haven't even started One Piece. I had a buddy that was really into it. I never really got in on One Piece. I wasn't a fan of the whole pirate idea. But I think at this juncture in my life, it kind of makes sense to start watching it. Just because it's an older anime, but I still need to watch Bleach. Like, I've seen maybe a fraction of Bleach. But oh my gosh, that Black Butler thing was so creepy and weird. Now, it's been over a decade since I watched Black Butler, if I remember correctly. If not, around about a decade. It had a lot to do with puppets, right? Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. But, like, I feel like the kid was trying to figure out who got rid of his parents, made a deal with the devil, and basically manipulated said devil or demon into being his personal butler. And went on, like, crime-solving things to get to the bottom of the bad guy, and I feel like there were puppets somewhere. Alright, well, at any rate, for the stream, we are still shiny hunting Pavilion because Sharklord got me on a thing about it, so I figured, why freaking not? Let's do it. And I haven't stopped since my last Pokemon shiny hunting stream. I've gotten a few of them. I have more that I need to do still. But yeah, I've been having some fun doing that. You found out about the 2 new anime from watching some manga videos or manhwa videos. I don't even know what that is. But hey, new anime are good most of the time. You know, it's always great to find a gem. Because I'm a nerd like that, one I highly recommend is Dr. Stone. Phenomenal. I'm excited to get more episodes of My Hero Academia, because like I think that show is fire. I still need to finish watching the culmination of SAO. I've been really into Demon Slayer. Oh my gosh, that looks so gorgeous. Both animation, the quality, and the story. And the title theme, all bangers. Love it. Like, Demon Slayer is my perfect brand of like old style traditional Japan slash meets current living situation type vibe. I mean, I guess it's more of like the Roaring 20s, but still, great show. Sorry, choked on moisture, I think. I love it whenever we get to start off a chat talking about different anime and such. Also, can I just say another thing that makes Demon Slayer so great is they like basically made the main villain Michael Jackson. And like I think that's just epic. Oh. Pavilion. Come on. I hate how a lot of these Pavilion patterns have white on their wings right where their head should be. So like at first glance it all looks like they're shiny because I'm just glancing for the top of their heads, and then I get up next to them and I'm really disappointed that it's not the shiny. Yeah, CL, I forgot that's what its name was. Yeah, I do not remember that show that much at all. Maybe it wasn't puppets. I think I'm thinking incorrectly about the puppets. I think it followed a vague story, albeit a lot more supernatural, about a few serial killers that the Sherlock Holmes novels covered, like the wax murderer or whatever. I can't remember what exactly their name was, but it wasn't it wasn't puppets necessarily. It was wax figures. It had to do with wax figures. I don't know why saying CL like brought that into my memory banks, but yeah, there was weird crap going on with wax. Maybe it was puppets. Maybe it was both. It's been so long. Either way, Elizabeth brings up another great anime. Netflix original, which is, you know, I don't know if it's quote unquote should be a Netflix original or if it's more, okay, they're just the ones that did it off of a manga, but I think it might actually be done straight up by Netflix. Seven Deadly Sins, such a great show. Has the right humor at the right times. Meliodas is just great. And I don't think they've ever fully finished the story arcs. But like there's a lot they can do with it if memory serves correctly. Oh, little baby. Oh yeah, that's part of how he like circumvented the contract. He's like, well, you can't have my soul if I'm a demon, so check it out. You know what anime has a very unsatisfying ending? Death Note. An anime that I wish was longer, Tokyo Ghoul. That was pretty great. I think a lot of the problem with anime in general not coming to fruition is a lot of them are designed to get you hooked on the manga, which doesn't translate well to Western audiences, but apparently it works for Japan, I guess. Another part of it is there's just so many good manga in Japan that get turned into anime that, you know, one of the slots has to be bumped. There's not budget or time on the airwaves to make all animes. I have not seen Vampire Knight, but I have seen Rosario Vampire, and that one was pretty good. I love how you're the only one chatting. There's like 9 people viewing. Everybody else is just lurking, listening to us go back and forth about anime. That's pretty funny. Theme song for Rosario Vampire, I think, was Trinity Cross, and that one was awesome. I don't know. I remember a lot of anime based on its opening and closing theme songs. Because, like, I have no idea what those Japanese songs are saying, but, like, I remember the title sequence, so, like, I see the title sequence every time I see them play, and, like, I remember everything that I felt and enjoyed while watching the anime, so, like, I connect with the theme songs that way, I suppose. Maybe it's weird, I don't know, but it's what I do. So I'll, like, have a bunch of J-pop on my phone that I listen to from time to time. And just vibing because it was such a great anime. Like, one of them that comes up very frequently is Wind by Akaboshi. And that is, I think, the 6th story arc for Naruto. Roundabout. I think it might be Naruto Season 3. And I can't remember if it's an opening or closing theme song, but it's somewhere around there. And, like, I can listen to that one on repeat for quite a long time before I get tired of it. Have not seen Vampire Hunter D either. But you said Hunter, so naturally I have to think about Monster Hunter, and it's a shame that they never finished that anime. So far to date, I think the greatest atrocity in anime history, to me, was not finishing Nisekoi. Hey, TMA, welcome. Like, to date, Nisekoi is the only anime that almost got me to buy into buying the manga so that I could see how the story ended. But, like, don't get me wrong, I like manga. I can get behind manga and read it. But there's just a certain something with it when you start off watching the animated show or the anime for it and then have to switch to the manga. It is so unsatisfying to not see the same characters depicted in the style of the anime. Like, the humor is going to be the same, you know, I mean, their drawing is the same, but not seeing them moving, it just feels like you lost so much life behind them. Yeah, this one had, like, from what I understand, the anime is so short compared to the manga. Like, Nisekoi has probably double manga for what they use for the anime. So, like, anime, say, use 14 volumes of manga. It has 28 left. You know, something equivalent to that. It's got a lot of source material left, double source material for what they actually used to create the show. So it could definitely run like 3 more seasons. And they just stopped it right when you were about to, like, figure out who he made the promise to. And Chitoge was, like, really coming out of her shell, starting to reconcile with her feelings and, you know, actually realize that she likes the dude and doesn't have to be Sunder all the time. And it was so sad because we never got that, like, wrap-up conclusion to it. Hey, Roy, welcome. I do not know what anime that's from, TMA. Akainu and Aokiji? I don't know what that is. I don't have an opinion on One Piece, except for that it is really, 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 really long. I have seen the first episode to One Piece. I have just had a very hard time knowing how long it is, getting into it. And back when I was a kid, One Piece was on Toonami. I didn't get to watch Toonami very often because the TV that I could use didn't really get that. And my mom really did not like watching Dragon Ball Z. So Toonami went off at 4, and I never got to watch One Piece. And I think by the time I actually really heard of it, it was like already 5 seasons in before I was thinking about it. I couldn't I couldn't do it at the time. And then now it's like I feel like it's over 13 now. And I don't know if Pirates interests me enough to that much of a time commitment. So I don't have an opinion on it necessarily. I don't think it's bad and I don't think it's good because I just haven't devoted the time to see it. Oh, it's One Piece. You know, that makes sense. Explains why I have no idea who the characters are. The only One Piece character I am even remotely aware of is Luffy. I will say part of the lack of appeal to One Piece is initially I did not like how Luffy was presented as a character or drawn. Like, he just seemed like somebody I wouldn't really get along well with. But don't get me wrong, there is an interest in watching it. It's just such a commitment to start because I know once I start it, even if I don't like it, I will have to finish it because, like, my particular brand of OCD would never let me not finish that anime. How many episodes are in One Piece? $1,092, huh? Times 20. Being generous. Divided by 3. Okay. You're okay with One Piece live action? I've heard a lot of good things about that. I can't imagine that they could sustain live action for the entirety of One Piece, so, like, it's not like a story that I foresee them really going in depth on, because I think the actors would double the age of the role by the time the live action finished. Like, say Luffy was portrayed as a 17-year-old, the dude acting would be 40 by the time they got through all of that. I think the powers on that would be really hard to replicate live action. Hey Joel, welcome. I'm a little bit behind on the chats. I would do Union Circle if it didn't drastically decrease my ability to shiny hunt here. I was doing some shiny hunting with Shark Lord the other day, and they ended up getting all the shinies because for some reason my spawn went whack. Like, doing a Union Circle with 2 people is not really beneficial for anybody except for the sandwiches. The anime was highly bloated. Yeah, but like, Pokemon's not getting a live action. At least they haven't to my knowledge. There may be one obscure show that I'm not aware of, but having a cartoon character stay ageless forever is passable. What I'm saying is, if they were to do a live action of the entire One Piece anime, we would have a physical person that must age because the universe demands it. And like, yeah, there's makeup that you can do to make somebody look younger. But like I said, One Piece is so long, to adequately condense the anime into live action movies or TV shows, we're talking 13 years minimum. So if there's a 17-year-old guy being portrayed as Luffy, he's not going to be played by a 17-year-old most of the time. He will be played by somebody in their 20s, more likely than not. By the time that anime gets wrapped up, or I guess it would be live action at this point, that person would be close to 40. Or the main character would have to, the actor would have to switch out, and that's usually not good for anything. Like, I'm still upset that they switched the actor for Rhodey in Iron Man. Then it can't be very detailed if it's finishing large chunks of the anime in one go. Like, fans have said it's good, so I'll take their word for it. I know very little to nothing about One Piece and its story arcs. I just know when they try to take 4 seasons of Avatar: The Last Airbender and condense it into a single movie, that turned out terrible. But I am really excited for Avatar: The Last Airbender to drop. I haven't heard word on that yet, but I think it's sometime this year. I thought it was around February, but I could be mistaken. Maybe it's already out. But I'm excited to start watching that when I get a chance, because I heard that the live-action Avatar series was going to be great. Like, it looks so good. Dragon Ball GT was terrible. But what's more terrible than that is, I think, in a roundabout way, the writer or author of Dragon Ball kind of made Dragon Ball GT canon inadvertently while making Dragon Ball Super. I don't know enough about the proceedings to know how that happened, but it's something that I've heard and read in passing. And it's like, oh, this happened. It's like, oh, okay. Good thing you didn't bother with GT. Yeah, the original author had nothing to do with it. From what I understand, it was all American animators and story writers and stuff. But like he canonized it when he made Super Dragon Ball Super, and I think it had something to do with Pan. Makes a reference to the events that happen in GT, but I'm not confident on that. And TMA saying GT isn't canon whatsoever. Nothing from it is carried over outside of OO being relevant. Super's not a movie, dude. Like, the entire anime, Dragon Ball Super. But there is a movie for that, but like, there's an entire series as well. Yeah. That makes more sense. It's a convoluted name. That is for sure. I am out of sandwich. That's why that spawned. Alright, we're gonna make a new sandwich. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Picnic. Can't do it while I'm writing. Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 being superheroes. Oh, yeah? That's actually a cool nod. Yeah, I was just doing some reading up on that to check some of my facts, and there are a few references to Dragon Ball GT, but it's more as nods out of respect for what the creator of GT did, and respect from the original creator of Dragon Ball. But there is room for GT in the canon universe. However, a lot of it doesn't match up. It's more going to have to do with when Super ends. Is it going to end where GT picks up? Because supposedly, as of now, everything in Super happens, or could happen, in the 7-year gap between Boo being defeated and the finale of Dragon Ball Z. Oh yeah. I think I'm good though. I found quite a few shiny Haunter in the time that we've been away. This hunter is special. It's been so long since I've seen any Dragon Ball Z. I think I watched 5 episodes of Super. Beerus was quite comical. Or Beerus, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce his name, to be honest. It's been so long. But it's okay. I've watched My Hero Academia twice and Demon Slayer twice. And I'm working on Demon Slayer another time. It was actually quite a debate today when I got on the stream. It's like, was I going to stream or was I going to watch some Demon Slayer? And I ultimately decided, why not do both? I can stream, and then when Kiddo wakes up from his nap, I can watch Demon Slayer. And I can stream again later tonight because I don't have work tomorrow. The only thing I gotta do tomorrow is hang out with my kid and do some programming too. Why not do both? Exactly. Exactly. And it'll be so much easier to eat cookies when I'm just watching a show. Which brings me to my question for the stream. What is the acceptable amount, minimum amount required of Oreos? Like, there's a package of Oreos on the counter, right? You're gonna go get yourself some Oreos. Now, without eating the entire package, what is the minimum required amount of Oreos to consume to be satisfied? Because there is a pretty common answer for that. All of them is about, 40% of the answers. But again, it's a minimum amount. without eating all of them. Because that could get you really sick really fast, because I have a family size thing of Chips Ahoy cookies on my cabinet. And I know the answer for Chips Ahoy cookies is going to be different than Oreos. There is no minimum, only Oreo consumption. Oh, there is most definitely a minimum. Because, like, if I go to the counter and I go into the package of Oreos and there's only 2 there, like, I'm not going to be happy eating those 2 Oreos. Like, that's just a taste. Like, the serving size says 2 Oreos, says 2 cookies, but ain't nobody listening to that. So, like, there is a minimum amount to be happy with the consumption of the Oreos. 2 to me would just irritate me. It's like, oh, cool, I got a bite of Oreo. Like, now what am I going to do with my life? I need more. And then on the other hand, there's a maximum. Like, if I'm hitting, you know, 10, 12, 14 Oreos, I'm starting to feel sick. So there's, like, definitely a sweet spot of, you know, like, this is a good snack. I'm satisfied. Could I eat more? Yes. Do I need to? No, I'm content with what I've had. But maybe it's because I'm, like, 30 now, and the idea of eating an entire package of Oreos makes me really sick to my stomach. But I can tell you, my answer to that question is 6 Oreos. Like, 6 Oreos is just, like, perfect. You know, I've had more than a taste. I don't feel like I'm going to be sick from eating them. And I can still finish the glass of milk and be happy. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes, I venture into the realm of 8. But that's like if I was really hungry before I started eating said Oreos and it wasn't just like a snack. However, the reason why I asked that question is because Oreos and Chips Ahoy cookies are not the same. Chips Ahoy cookies, like specifically the crunchy ones, not the chewy ones, it's a significantly different number. Like, I would say 5 is just getting a taste, and you need like 10 to be satisfied. Because I had 6 before I started the stream, and I can tell you right now that wasn't enough. Like, I definitely want more. Although all this is coming from a person who, at one point in their life, ran out of cereal. Instead of doing the responsible thing and going to the store and getting more, just crumbled up like 20 Chips Ahoy cookies into a bowl and then dumped some milk in it and had it for breakfast. Do not recommend doing that. That makes your intestines really unhappy. In the words of the bus driver from Billy Madison, I know from experience. One of these days, I'm gonna shiny hunt Chansey just for the lulz. It still shocks me for as many of these stupid Combee and Vespiquen that I've seen, not one of them that has spawned has been shiny. Blows my mind. Hey, there's Shiny! Hey, come here, buddy. I thought I'd get to you soon. Love it. Alright, we're going to false swipe. And then I'm gonna catch it in a love ball. Hopefully, quickly. Dang it. Evidently not quickly. I had a hard time catching the regular version in a love ball as well. Oh, there we go. Love it. Villian has been caught. I believe this was the Meadow form. Meadow pattern, yep. Perfect. How much do I got left? 16 minutes on my sandwich. Okay. Now I need to figure out some stuff. We just got the Meadow. Which means I have 5 Vivillon forms found. Oh. Thanks for the subscribe, Kendra. Yeah, sure thing. I'll take feedback. Helpful postcards. I need the Pokemon Go map. There we go. Scatterbug. Why can't we just show me the map? Come on now. Oh, I have it downloaded. That works. Downloads, unnamed. Perfect. Okay. Got Meadow. Looking for Polar. Or Garden for New Zealand or something. Maybe that's the Philippines. I have a few different resources to help me. Yeah, New Zealand, Ireland, UK. I kind of want to get a green one today. So, we'll see what pops up for Pokemon Go. Okay. Oh, what is that? That looks fancy. Anyways, postcards. We're looking for postcards. I wish I could sort these by location. That would be wonderful. We're going to send that one to the Switch and hope that it is correct. Mystery gift. Connect to Pokemon Go. Connect to Pokemon Go. Send. Yes. Yes. Perfect. What form's gonna start spawning now? It should be garden form. Hey, it is garden form. Look at that. Yeah, cool, that works. Whatever. I feel like this one's going to be easy enough to identify the shiny because it doesn't have white right on its wings where its head should be. Oh, I guess I could. I guess I could weaken it first. I do think it mildly funny that I'm doing all these forms, but I haven't yet bothered to get the regular fancy form. Oh, Shark Lord, you're good. No worries. We got some extra shinies. Since I have 2 Pokemon Go accounts, technically I have more, I just haven't signed into them. But, got a few more Pavilion shinies. Got this one and this one. Well, I guess these 2. So I'm up to 5 shiny Pavilions. And some regulars. Oh, there's the regulars. So those are the ones I got. I am sure somewhere I have the ability for a Sandstorm postcard. I just haven't found it in my sea of current postcards. I was telling everybody that you are the blame for this stream today. In pretty much all subsequent Pavilion Shiny Hunt streams, because now that I started it, I kinda low-key have to finish getting them. You have a Sandstorm postcard? Sweet, sweet. I'm sure I do somewhere. Like, I have 200 postcards saved, and it is so exhausting trying to figure out what country they're from or what region they're from, because it's not organizable by region. But this isn't my like official stream for the day. This is just me derping around while my kid's napping. I kind of got on the stream to test some stuff. And see if something would happen, and it hasn't happened. So but I did get a shiny, so yeah, it seems like you had just barely missed that one. Oh, too far, too far, too far, too fast. Yeah, sure thing. I'm down. I mean, if all else failed, what I was planning to do, if I couldn't find a Sandstorm, was I was going to spoof my iPad account over to the Middle East and go to a Pokestop and have fun. Send myself a gift from my other account, because I'm not above spoofing Pokemon Go. It's actually been quite a while since I spoofed Pogo. I spoof my Pogo account to New York all the time so that I can participate in more events. And then I suppose there'll be my wife's account I could use. She has Pogo. I don't think she'll have anything outside of the Idaho region though, but it's an extra card I could use anyways. Right on. Yeah, I think I have 7.5 minutes left. If Joel's still hanging around, I know they were asking about doing a Union Circle earlier. Grab and snip that real fast. Right on. Right on. And hey, I mean, since it's your account that's spawning it, like, it's super great because, you know, the shiny will have to come from what you spawned, which means we'll both easily get one, if I'm not mistaken. Or does it have to be the reverse? Because I know when you found the Spupa on mine, or I guess the Scatterbug, you were able to save and still retain it because it had spawned for you. That would work the same if I caught it and then you reset, right? You save in front of it, I catch it, you reset, and it should still be there for you. Oh, you already have one. It's one of those ones. But that does still work though, right? Or does it have to be the non-host that finds it? No, I guess it would have to be the whoever spawned it, because, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it'd probably have to be whoever spawns that doesn't catch it so that it's in their game. Okay, that's pretty neat. How neat is that? Oh my gosh. Do any of you guys in chat know of or heard of Nature Walk? don't know of it. Oh, you don't know of Rodney and Nature Walks. Bear Scare. It's basically a city kid that dresses up in like full out safari gear to go on a walk through, you know, semi rural areas, you know, semi outdoorsy areas, we can say. And his whole thing is like being the obnoxious nerd about it while doing it, but like also not giving any real information on anything at the same time. Like, it's just stupid humor, and I love it. And I think part of his goal is to say neat or words with neat in it as many times as he possibly can. How neat is that? That's pretty neat. Basically, it was a YouTube video before YouTube became cool. Yawn. Alright, 1 minute left. Let's see if I can find another last minute shiny. Well, at that rate, not really. Yeah, definitely not with encountering 2 Pokemon. Oh, come on. Hey, Zenelia, welcome! Welcome, Zenelia. It's been a minute. There's the button I'm looking for. No, we're not doing a link battle. Union Circle. Union Circle. Okay. Oh, here's hoping my kid continues to allow me to stream. I think he's up. Hey, thanks, Raphael. Thanks so much. I think Shark Lord is going to be having the luck. Last time we did this together, they ended up finding both shinies that appeared, and I found 0. Which is fine. It's fine. Fly away. Let's see if Shark Lord rudely stands on my picnic table again. Oh, is it too slanted right here? No, they won't. There we go. Yep. On my table. Can't have nice things. I may have hacked items into my game at some point. Just saying. Beautiful sandwich. Levitation! odds ever be in our favor. See who finds one first. I put my money on it being Shark Lord. Because that's what happened the other day. Oh, yeah. I understood that reference. Wait, what was the reference that I did? It could have been a minute ago. I mean, that was likely a Captain America reference. Oh, yeah. The, I've realized it before he said something. Hunger Games. Oh, hey. Well, there's one here. Might as well catch a regular form. Hey, Ruby Swirl, welcome. It's kind of been a minute. I suppose Nest Ball is pretty brown. Safari Ball probably would have been better, but oh well. It works. Sandstorm. You're trying to find your shiny hunting. Mon? Like a specific Pokemon you shiny hunt with? Is it your lucky charm? Because I don't have one of those. You're hunting for Grookey? It's a noble endeavor. Part of me wants to hunt Grookey so that I can capture it in a specific ball, but the other part of me already hunted it in Sword and Shield, and like I really don't want to do that again. But the allure of having it in a special ball like is just too great. Okay. What? Well, that vanished. I don't know, for a Grookey, I kind of feel like Nest Ball or Friend Ball sticks out. Once again, your shiny pavilion tripped me up. I was like, oh, yo, dude, it's like right there in front of you. How odd. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab my kid out of his nap. You already found it, didn't you? No? Okay. That's good. Alright. What was that? Haircross just vibing? Oh, come on. Pommy. Hey. Yeah? Well, you're pretty warm, dude. Oh, bless you. Oh, that one was wet. Nasty. Yeah, so for those that don't know, Baby Coin caught RSV, so that's fun. He's feeling all sorts of not great, but he's a trooper, so he's still pretty upbeat about it. It sounds like death, though. It does not sound very good at all. And we're basically shoveling as much liquids down his throat as we possibly can so he stays hydrated. think of it, Heracross is pretty slow, isn't it? Oh, hey, stop pressing the buttons. Almost got in a battle with that one. Thank you. Thanks for that, bud. I need that so much. There you go. No, you're not having my phone either. Ruby, best of luck on that Grookey. In my experience, shiny starters are like so difficult. Are you waving at everybody? Well, sit up here and say hi properly. Say hi. There you go. Yeah, you excited? We're finding some shinies. The Shark Lord says hi. Yeah, say hi back. Such good waving. Elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist, give a wave, blow a kiss. Oh, did you find the kitty over there? No. Maybe swapping those two out would be for the best. Given that Talonflame generally is pretty fast. Oh, come on. What you doing there, dude? Pretty cool hole on the back of the chair there. Hi. The laddies in Vikavolt are the fastest. That makes sense. Now let's be careful with that wild climbing you're doing. No glasses. It feels the exact same side as the same as the other side, dude. You ready to go play? Yep, he does that. That's his thing. If he can reach the glasses, they must be smudged. Like, it is unacceptable for glasses to be clean in this house. Both my wife and I wear glasses. Neither one of them are ever smudge-free. Shiny jump bluff? What? Let's check it out. Hey, there you go. Right on. I already have one, so go for it. It is full odds. At least I think I already have one. I do, I feel like it's on this save file. Yeah. I shiny hunted them when I shiny hunted these. You have 4? That's funny. Well, if you don't want it, I'll capture it. Shame to let a shiny go to waste. Sure, why not? Blowy Flower Part 5. Ooh. Not me almost killing it by accident. It's like at this juncture we'll each have 4. No, don't stop. Smacking your belly. Oh, that's a nice close-up. Shark Lord just back there in the background, clip-clapping away. It amazes me that the Love Ball sucks so bad. I feel like the Dream Ball works so much better, like a good portion of the time. See, I told you guys, Shark Lord gets the shiny luck in these streams. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm fighting. But you're super germy right now. Ooh. Okay, you standing? I do find it funny that you're just chilling in the background. It's like, what's up? Are you whipping and nay-naying? The sad thing is, with these glitches that have been happening in Scarlet and Violet, it almost looks like you're legitimately that Pokemon's trainer. Are you bored, bud? You need to go. You can go play. Or have a jug. You hold it. Oh, you're gonna sit still for a minute. There we go. Gotta do the Leon pose, look away. Alright, now Baby Coin's probably not going to be happy with that arrangement, but he's in his room playing. We'll see how lucky we get. Like, I don't even know how to do emotes. Oh, there we go. See if I can redeem myself even slightly. I said it earlier in the stream, but I'm surprised that we haven't seen a shiny Combee yet. Or Vespiquen, but like, really, since Combee are 5 times more prevalent, I'm really surprised we haven't seen that. Sometimes I wonder if it's actually faster to KO these Pokemon, or if it would be faster to just run away and respawn later. To name after the whole royal family. God enough to have pawns 1 through 8 twice, and then a king, queen, rook, bishop, and a knight. It do be like that though. You had like 5 or 6 Pavilion forms already. So it would seem we're just about more or less tied. We haven't ran out of sandwich yet, have we? We have ran out of sandwich. That's why they're not spawning very well. Right? Yeah. Apparently I wasn't facing an odd degree angle. Make a sandwich. Okay, apparently I'm using a sunrise flower pick instead. Oops. I think it should still work though, right? Yeah, it works. We're good. No, I do not want to make another sandwich. One is enough. Alright, new sandwich, new luck, right? Are they actually disappearing? and get baby coins some dinner going. Usually helps with the protests to be fed and happy. Alright, so he's back to co-streaming with me, I guess. It's hot, bud. Their box is so huge. A little hot. We'll cool it off better here. Don't worry, I'm not eating it. Careful, bud. That bowl's hot. It is amazing to me how much better the late night streams do view-wise than the evening streams. Although I am able to focus on the streams better at late night streams, so maybe that makes sense. I'm not putting food in the face fast enough. Oh, what? Oh, that hitbox was jacked. Or maybe it's just lag. Open. Yeah, I'll... Well, you spawned out of nowhere, Hopbip. No more? My kids pretty much decided that cooked carrots are like the best thing ever. And he's right. They're great. You know, as far as vegetables and cooked vegetables are concerned. Help. There you go. Okay, now you hold it. You hold it. Your weird baby craving was avocado cut in half without the pit. The inside's a munch. Oh wow. And now you hate avocados. Okay. It's unfortunate. Avocados are amazing. Alright. Apparently mine, like I ate a lot of green beans as a kid, then hated them as a teen. Like, I mean, a baby. Hated them as a kid, hated them as a teen, but then was an adult. Went to Texas for a few years, and the people there know how to cook green beans with, you know, you put bacon and a lot of butter in it. Green beans are like so great now, like even without the bacon and butter, like. It's funny, I like cooked carrots so much, but I will almost never cook them. Like, I will if it's in a stew or something, but you know, that's kind of more of a byproduct of the stew than, you know, wanting to cook carrots. But, oh my gosh, if cooked carrots are put in front of me, I will eat the entire bowl. Surely, I gotta spawn some more Pavilion at some point, right? My Pavilion has just stopped spawning. There's one. Bud, your cough sounds terrible. was a weird rain spawn. So I'm gonna give him like 10 minutes. If he's still crying in 10 minutes, I think I'll have to end the stream and then pick up later on tonight. But if he mellows down and decides to go play, we'll continue. Because I don't know about you guys, but like, I can handle my kids crying, but I don't do well with other people's kids crying. No, your internet! Well, Shark Lord, that may not exactly be a bad thing. Like I was saying, yeah, I'm gonna be picking this back up later on tonight, so when baby Coin's asleep, my wife's in bed, all that fun